Good afternoon. Today I warmly welcome Prime Minister Კვირიკაშვილი to Brussels. Again, welcome, Gheorghi. And let me use this opportunity to congratulate you on your reappointment as Prime Minister. I have enjoyed working with you during the last year, and I now look forward to building on our good cooperation. The recent parliamentary election in Georgia were competitive and respected fundamental freedoms. It was a true success for Georgia's democracy, and I thank the Prime Minister for his government's dedication to ensuring such an outcome. In our meeting today, I encourage the Prime Minister to continue his close dialogue with the opposition and Georgian civil society and to govern and advance reforms in an inclusive fashion. In today's talks, we discussed the strong relations between Georgia and the European Union. I paid tribute to Georgia's ambitious reform program under the AADCFTA for the benefit of Georgia and EU-Georgia relations. The EU will continue to assist you in this process. I also want to thank Georgia for being a strong partner in the Eastern Partnership. I look forward to setting further common objectives for this cooperation and our next Eastern Partnership Summit in November next year. And let me also take this opportunity to thank Georgia for its continued contributions to EU crisis management operations, assisting us in advancing EU foreign and security policy objectives. When it comes to visa-free travel for Georgians, all member states confirmed last October the assessment that Georgia has met all the required benchmarks. We are now working hard on the EU side, and I want to underline only on the EU side because this is now only our internal problem, to make sure that the required visa suspension mechanism, which is a horizontal mechanism for all EU's visa arrangements, will be agreed as soon as possible. Georgia deserves a timely and positive finalization of this process. Finally, let me express my concern about the recent ratification of the so-called agreement between Russia and the Georgian breakaway region of Abkhazia on military cooperation. For the EU, it is clear that this agreement violates international law, including the principle of the inviolability of Georgia's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and internationally recognized borders. It has no legal status for the European Union. We are committed to a peaceful resolution of the conflict in Georgia, including through our co-chairmanship on the Geneva International Discussions and the EU Monitoring Mission. In short, the EU will remain firm in its support of the territorial integrity of Georgia. Thank you, Gheorghi.